Bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? Bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? Ça va bien, ça va mal, ça va comme ci, comme ça. Bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? Bonjour, je m'appelle Madame Harris. For those of you who don't know me, I am one of the teachers at Meadowfield, and I would like to say, I'd like to say bonjour to you all from myself, Madame Griffin, and Madame Frick. Okay, on va commencer avec le nombre 1 jusqu'à 10. D'accord. 1, 2, toi, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you may wonder what I was doing with wheat and nerf. Wheat is like wheat blowing in the wind in a field, and nerf is a nerf gun. Okay, with me now, would you please help me to place the words and the numbers together? So our first one here is un. So here is un. What is the next number? Oui, très bien. Deux. Deux. We then have toi. Now it does sound as if it has a T and a W, the twa, but it's not actually. It's tricky. It's TR. So can you find that one for me? Could it be this one? No, it is this one. Trois. Now we're looking for quatre. Now again, it sounds like it's got a k sound, but it isn't. It is a tricky one, and just like the word quack, please can you try and find quatre? Super, quatre. Cinq, as if a stone has sunk to the bottom. Cinq. Okay, and again, you think it would begin with S, but it doesn't. It actually begins with a C. Now we are on six. Six is nice and easy because it is spelt exactly the same way as it is in English. Now we want set. Now it's not sept, although that is how it's spelt. It is set. So that is here. We then need wheat. And again, it sounds like it might have a W and an H. Wheat, but in fact, it is an H sound. Wheat. Then we have nerf, and it is not spelled like the Nerf gun, N-E-R-F. It is N-E-U-F, nerf. And finally, dix. So, comptez avec moi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super. Now, I know you know those ones very well. So we're going to move on now to numbers from 11 to 20. So our first number is ons, and I always think it sounds like horns. So I go ons, and there's your 11 there, ons. Okay. Then we have douze, so 2, douze. Then we have treize, like you're carrying a tray, treize. And for me to remember quatorze, I think of a cat and a horse. Quatorze, 14. The next one is cans, as if you are drinking a can of drink. Cans. The next one, says, like you have said something to somebody. Says. Then the next three are quite tricky, but not that hard if you know how to add up. So 17 is 10 and 7, as you can see written down on the screen here. 17. So that is nice and easy. 17. Following 17, we have 18. 18. We then have 19. 19. And finally, which is actually hiding under my screen there, we have 20, like you're driving a van. 20. So our numbers are 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so let's just check that we have remembered all of our numbers now from 1 to 20. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, well done. So let me see how many of these numbers you can remember. So, écoutez et écrivez le prochain nombre. I want you to get some paper and a pen. Pause this video if you need to. Okay, and now I'd like you to listen to the number that I give you, and you have to write the next number. So say I gave you the number 1, I would want you to write 2. So you will write the number 2. I will go through all 10 of them with you, and then I'll give you the answers. We will reveal them. Okay, so numéro 1, number 1. Le nombre c'est 6. 6. Écrivez le prochain nombre. So write down the number after the number I've just said. 6. Numéro 2. 9. 9. Numéro 3. 15. 15. Numéro 4. 16. 16. Numéro 5. 10. 10. Numéro 6. 19. 19. Numéro 7. 0. 0. Numéro 8. 14. 14. Numéro 9. 7. 7. Et numéro 10. 11. 11. Okay. Right. The first number I asked you before was le prochain nombre, the number after 6. And that was, can you tell me? Très bien, c'est 7. Oui. Numéro 2, le nombre c'est 9. Le prochain nombre c'est 10. Numéro 3, le nombre c'est 15. Le prochain nombre c'est 16. Numéro 4, le nombre c'est 16. Le prochain nombre c'est 17. Numéro 5, le nombre c'est 10. Le prochain nombre, 11. Numéro 6, le nombre c'est 19. Le prochain nombre c'est 20. Numéro 7, le nombre c'est 0. 0. Le prochain nombre c'est 1. Numéro 8, le nombre c'est 14. Le prochain nombre c'est 15. Numéro 9, le nombre c'est 7. Le prochain nombre c'est 8. Et finalement, le nombre c'est 11. Le prochain nombre c'est, oui, très bien, 12. 12. Okay. How many did you get? Can you hold your fingers up and tell me that number? Génial! So many of you got it correct. You are good with your numbers. Well done. You're so good. Let us see how quickly I can put the numbers 11 jusqu'à 20, 11 to 20, with the word and the number. And then you will have to see if you can beat that score. And I think you probably will, so I'm not very quick on the computer. Right, let's see. So I've got my counter on Count Up. I look for the first number, and the first number I'm looking for is 11. So I can see it there. Oh, let's hope this works. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oui. 11, 12, 13, ouais, 13. Ah oui, oui, 13, 14, 14. Ah, 14, 15. Ah, 16, 16. Oui. 17, 19. Oh non, non, 18. 19, 20. Oh, 36 seconds, 36 seconds. I wonder if you can beat that. Okay. This is a fun game. Now, ideally, if you've got more than 2 or 3 people in your house, perfect. If not, you can definitely play it with 2. The idea of the game is that you can only say up to 3 numbers. So if you are the first person, as you can see in this example, the first person could say 1, 2, 3. Then the second person, because they know that they can say up to 3 numbers, they don't actually have to say 3 numbers. So personne 2 has decided they're only going to say 2 numbers, 4, 5. Personne 3 has decided they will say 3 numbers, so they will go in sync, 6, 7, 8. And then personne 4 again has decided to use 3 numbers, 9, 10, 11. Then person 1 has decided they are only going to say one number, 12. Person 2, 13, 14, 15. Person 3, 16, 17, 18. Now, person 4, if they say, if they can only say up to the number 20, so then when they get to 20, the next person will then be out. So person 4 will say 19 and 20. And then when it goes to person 1, we have to say au revoir, person 1. Okay, and then person 2, the person 2 will then start again. So they will start with 1. Now remember, the idea of the game is to make sure that you as a player says the last number 20 so that the next player will be out. Okay, so please have some fun with that and do let me know how you get on. Now, I've also written down and uploaded for you a song and a game that you can play on Linguascope as well. So I do hope you have fun. I hope you've enjoyed today. It's my first time doing it, so let's see if we can get better each week. All right then, je vais dire au revoir. Au revoir.